Ladies and gentlemen, I got a surprise to show you all. I got an unexpected surprise to show you all. Oh. I got an unexpected surprise to show you all. Guess what I got last week? Ta-da! Look at that. Got me a new gaming chair. Finally got my new gaming chair. There's more to come, guys. More to come soon. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, IWN. And I am here live for the AEW Dark Elevation, June 14th, 2022 live stream watch along. If you just now joined the live chat, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications so you won't miss a single AEW Dark Elevation, AEW Dark, and Friday Night SmackDown watch alongs that go live each and every single week. So you won't miss a single video that also gets uploaded to the channel each and every single week as well, even though I haven't even started on videos yet. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and play the video because we got to get going here because my AEW Dark June 14th, 2022 watch along will be live tonight at 6:55 p.m. I took Tuesday off because I had some issues with a former employee that I used to be friends with, or a former friend of mine. I had issues with a former friend of mine that I was employee friends with. He's a fry cook. I had an issue with what he posted on Snapchat. I didn't like it. I wasn't too happy about it. I wasn't too happy with it. So I unfriended him, blocked him on Snapchat and Crew app. I took off Tuesday because I'm not ready to work with him yet. If they need me Thursday, I'll be ready to work with him then. But I'm not ready to work with him right now. I need some time away from him. I'm not ready to work with him right now. I'm sure as hell not going to talk to him or look at him when I come to work. So, that's the reason why I took my Tuesday off. Oh, and also another reason why I took Tuesday off is for my safety. Because I told my general manager, I said, you know, she doesn't know that he may get confrontational with me, you know. He's capable of anything. He's a dangerous guy. He's got anger problems, and he needs help. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and play this video. I'm going to go ahead and get to it here.
Have you tried Tootie?
Now, what was I going to say? Yes, this chair that I'm sitting in is my very, very first official gaming chair. There's more to come soon. I'm trying to find me a gaming laptop so to install OBS Studio on. And I will explain to you all on the AEW Dark live stream watch along what OBS Studio in particular really is. I will explain to y'all what that is on the AEW Dark live stream. But until then, right now we're gonna go ahead and play the video. I have it on mute, so I gotta mute it. Or I have it mute, but I gotta get it unmuted. That's what I'm trying to say. My mind's not where it's supposed to be today, y'all. And it's quite sad, if you ask me. I'm trying to forget about the post on Snapchat from one of my employees that I work with every Monday and Tuesday, so I'm trying to forget about it. But I have to be forced to work with him, even though I told the general manager repeatedly that I no longer want to work with him, that I no longer want to see his face again because of that post. Whether it's referred to his friend or not, he shouldn't be posting nothing like that on Snapchat. That's wrong. You don't post nothing like that on Snapchat. Joke around with your friend. Joke around with anybody, for that matter. That post shouldn't even been on there in the first place. Which is why I unfriended him and blocked him on Snapchat and the crew app. So he won't send me threat messages and won't be confrontational with me and stuff. My thing is, does my managers even care? I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no because I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna unmute it first and then play the video because that's the way to do it.
Every step I take, I do it right. Here I am, a black, indigenous, trans woman. The music hits, the pyro hits.
AEW Dark is showing. AEW Dark Elevation is showing Nyla Rose.
I am living my best life. So yeah, every step I take is absolutely with.
Okay, let me pause this for a second. So, AEW Dark Elevation decides to show Nyla Rose first. Why? First of all, why are they showing Nyla Rose? I don't want to see Nyla Rose on my TV. I may not like her character. I may not like her character and her entrance and her entrance music. I like her entrance music, but I just don't like her character. I'm just not a fan of her. I may not be a fan of her. I may not like her character, but she is kind of somewhat great at what she does in the ring sometimes. Not all the time. That's all I'll say about her.
More than simply just wrestling to someone out there. And I see the messages, I see the DMs, I get the fan mail. Being able to come to work and have a company that backs you like All Elite Wrestling, to have so many people have your back and be proud of you and be proud of who you are. Because I'm proud of who I am, but now I have employers and coworkers that are also proud of who I am. Times are changing. They don't quite change as fast as we wish they would, but they are changing, and people like me are helping cultivate that change.
Now on road to look at the AEW Dark Elevation on Excalibur, joined by the world's strongest man, Marq Henry, and the dapper yapper himself, Justin Roberts.
Your opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Washington, D.C.
I thought Excalibur and Taz was going to be on commentary, but I guess not.
Today defeats Nyla Rose at Hunt. That's Marq Henry's favorite Georgia face in all of professional wrestling. Marq is not a fan of the heat. George eyebrows. There's somebody that grew up in Texas, not a fan of the heat. Yeah, but the fire didn't come out in spurts and just burn all the hair off your face. You didn't spend much time by the barbecue. No, didn't do it. Just ate it. Yeah, it could be kitchen table, not at the barbecue. Nyla Rose set to feet. 1-on-1 to kick us off here tonight. Holy crap.
The Empower.
Maxie Taylor. You're going to have to tell Justin how to say that. I thought it was Impala like the car. Yeah. Bless his heart. Maxie Taylor could be Abaddon's cousin. We're not sure. Man, they gotta be related. You see the eyes? Collar and elbow tie up. Neither Nyla nor Max willing to give ground here. Holy cow. Max charges in. Nyla Rose. A drop to hold. Unexpected from Nyla. The drop kick lands right in the face of Max.
Where's all my moderators? My moderators should be here in the chat, live chat, every week. What's going on? Where's my subscribers at?
1 minute you drop kicking somebody in the face, thinking that that's going to do something. And
Where's everybody at
now
today?
that Max comes in with a big body block. A second one on Nyla. And now Max trying to send Nyla into the ropes. Nyla puts on the brakes. This is not a position we're used to seeing Nyla Rose in.
No, we never get to see Nyla be the one that's having to do the more athletic maneuvers and reversals. It's always her being the one that's inflicting the pain.
But neck breaker from Nyla Rose. Now looking for the beast bomb. Max puts on the
Oh,
brakes.
backdrop! When was the last time you see Nyla Rose get backdrop?
Not very often. And a spear to the midsection from Max the Impaler. And Nyla Rose.
What does everybody think of this Max the Impaler female superstar?
Max with some
What does everybody think of Max the Impaler?
No! Spear attempted, but Nyla able to avoid it, and the kick across the back. Nyla Rose. Points up, Max.
Power.
Max the Impaler is definitely giving Nyla Rose a run for her money.
But Nyla, the beast bomb out of the corner. 1, 2, 3.
And just like that, it's over.
With native beat Nyla Rose.
I was not expecting that. I thought that spear in the corner was going to be something that's going to damage Nyla Rose. And Nyla was able to escape and get some serious damage.
Nyla Rose picking up the victory here in her opening contest. And right now, here's the word from AEW's official partner, Trap King.
They talked like this match was going to be good. It wasn't even all that good.
Chicken fries are back on the 2-for-5 mixing match at Burger King. Want them as a side?
This match between Nyla Rose and Max wasn't even all that good.
A meal? Yes. Mix and match chicken fries.
It ended too quick.
2-for-5, only at Burger King.
Move on to standard time for that, bro.
There's an unconscious white girl in our living room. Which color one?
And I don't understand why they keep showing Nyla Rose on both AEW Dark Elevation and AEW Dark if they're not using her.
What the hell is going on? We don't know who she is. Actually, she just told.
Who is she feuding with?
AEW fans, with DraftKings Sportsbook, everyone can join a free-to-play pool for AEW's next big event. Just answer questions about and win a share of $10,000. And new Sportsbook customers can get $100 in free bets in games, win or lose. Just bet $1 separate from AEW's next big event. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app with the promo code. Enter the free-to-play pool and make it rain with an official partner of AEW.
Coming up next in tag team action, Isiah Kassidy, Marq, Quen, Private Party.
Oh, speaking of Private Party, guys, I have something to say. I think there's going to be a report coming out that AEW is going to turn Private Party babyface. It makes sense for Private Party to turn babyface. It makes sense for AEW and Tony Khan to turn Private Party babyface because Jeff Hardy.
On the Sunday at 210,000.
Do you guys know Jeff Hardy? He's a member of the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys are one of the greatest tag teams in professional wrestling. Well, Jeff Hardy, I heard Jeff Hardy got a DWI arrest. Yes, I've been watching JD's OTS extras. He said that Jeff Hardy got a DUI arrest. That happens to be true, guys. This is no fictional. This is no conspiracy. This is true. This is all true. Jeff Hardy really did get another DWI arrest. If he keeps on getting more DWI arrests, Jeff Hardy is never going to be able to step foot in a AEW or WWE ring ever again. He needs to seek help immediately. And great decision by Media Warner getting AEW to not advertise Jeff Hardy or book Jeff Hardy in this 3-on-3 or 2-on-2 tag match. There's a tag match that's supposed to be scheduled for AEW Dynamite. I think it's supposed to be Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy versus Jurassic Express's Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Matt and Nick Johnson, Team Elite. I think that match is supposed to be produced on AEW Dynamite, but that match looks like it's getting scrapped due to Jeff Hardy's DUI arrest. I don't think they're going to continue with the match. I really don't think. It makes no sense for them to go on with the match. It makes sense for Media Warner to let AEW know that Jeff Hardy needs to be pulled from all advertisement. Yes, that was a great decision by Media Warner to let AEW and Tony Khan know that. My reaction, my thoughts on Jeff Hardy's DUI arrest, it's no shock. I mean, the man is going through a lot. We thought Jeff Hardy got over his demons, but turns out he didn't get over his demons. Jeff Hardy was driving without a unsuspended license, and he ultimately got arrested. Charged with DWI. Charged with driving without a actual license. So, I think the report's going to come out that Private Party is going to possibly turn babyface and aid Matt Hardy in his feud with Team Elite. I can absolutely see Matt Hardy and Private Party feuding with Team Elite. I could see Private Party replacing Jeff Hardy now that Jeff Hardy is out with a DWI charge. Now, I will have to go back and watch JD's OTS Extra because I'm not sure when Jeff Hardy is due to appear in court. I haven't heard that part yet, so I have to go back and watch his Extra and find out. Once I go live to AEW Dark Watch Along tonight, I'll let you guys know. Oh, and I got some news on Page before I play this video. I got some news on Page possibly heading to AEW. WWE did not renew Page's contract, so therefore she is probably going to be released if she hasn't already been released yet. And she's probably going to be giving a 90 or 30 day non-complete clause. I'm not sure. That, or they're going to let Paige go wherever she wants. I think Paige signing to AEW is a really, really good decision. Because Paige being on AEW would definitely change the entire complexion of the AEW women's division. With Paige being on it, boy, could you imagine Dakota Kai being signed to AEW? Could you imagine Candice LeRae getting signed to AEW? I know I could. Boy, if they sign Paige, Dakota Kai, and Candice LeRae, that women's division is going to be the best AEW women's division that we are ever going to remember for years to come. Anyways, I'm gonna play back this video here. I don't think anybody was aware that I was going live my AEW Dark Elevation Watch Along, and I don't think anybody is aware that my AEW Dark Watch Along is gonna be live tonight. I had to take off work because of what I just explained to y'all earlier. I'm not gonna explain it in the stream again because I already told y'all. So.
Oh my god, is that Private Party?
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 381 pounds, Isiah Kassidy, Marq, Quen, Private Party.
I was talking about three-point shot, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, Steph Curry.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
or something like that.
I know.
Like Mark. Hey, Mark, and this shot, it's a party.
I would be shocked if I wouldn't be shocked if Private Party won this match and got betrayed, assaulted, and jumped from behind by Andrade's faction. I think this tag match led to Private Party getting kicked out of Andrade's faction, betrayed and assaulted by Andrade's faction. Let's be honest, I think they would get assaulted by Andrade and Rush. If this doesn't lead to Private Party getting kicked out of Andrade's faction or getting betrayed and assaulted by Andrade and Rush and Andrade's faction, then I would absolutely be shocked. I would legitimately, absolutely be shocked if Private Party doesn't get kicked out of Andrade's faction and doesn't get betrayed and brutally assaulted by them.
Quen needed.
But we are going to find out.
Cast him aside.
We're going to find out if it's true or not.
Jackson comes in. The Private Party able to avoid it.
Who knows? It may end up happening on Dynamite. It may end up happening on Dynamite. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. Mine's not there, man.
I tried. Oh, wait.
Remember, Serena, Deebs, and Martinez had their 2-on-2 women's tag match. I think, as I stated in the description, I'm gonna read it to you all because I don't fucking feel like.
Kassidy realized it.
Oh, he just broke his gold chain. He's gonna be pissed about that.
All right. So check this out. I'm going to read what I said in the description. I personally thought that this week's episode of AEW Dark, or AEW Dark Elevation, will lead to Serena Deebs turning on Mercedes Martinez after their tag match against Miranda, Gordy, and Tootie Lynn. Only for Thunder Rosa to come out and make the save for Martinez. This could lead towards the beginning of a Martinez-Deebs feud, heading towards a Ring of Honor Women's Championship match. And Private Party getting kicked out, betrayed, and assaulted by Andrade's faction. If none of these things happened last night on this week's episode of Elevation, I would be shocked. Okay? I would be shocked. I would also be surprised if a report comes out soon that AEW is expected to turn the tag team known as Private Party's very own Isiah, Kassidy, and Marq Quen babyface very, very soon. You know they're going to turn them babyface very, very soon. Oh, it's bound to happen, folks. I've said this on the stream just about 10, 12 minutes ago, dude. It's going to happen. It's going to happen whether people like it or not. Matt Hardy needs a tag team to aid him in his feud with Team Elite, and I think Private Party is the perfect tag team to lead Matt Hardy in his feud with Team Elite. Once upon a time, Matt Hardy had a faction once, remember? It had Butch and Blade, Bad Bunny, and Private Party. Those are the only members of Matt Hardy's faction. So, Matt Hardy and the Private Party, once upon a time, worked together in the same faction. So, to see them reunite would be great. It would be great for AEW and for the AEW fans. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So we're going to find out whether or not Private Party won their match only to get kicked out of Andrade's faction, betrayed, and assaulted.
Bishop. Boots to the kidneys, courtesy Isiah Kassidy.
Bishop can't admire his own work. He's got to follow something up rather than just do one maneuver and then start the pantomime with the crowd.
Unfortunately for him, he kicked Isiah Kassidy over the Private Party corner, allowed Marq Quen to make the tag.
This guy is big. Look how big he is. This guy's bigger than Big E.
Boot to the gut and cut that right out.
Private Party teamwork. Jackson up to the corner, but he comes back out hot.
He came out of the corner like a Camaro.
That's the explosion that he needed, but he needs to follow up on this, Marq.
Once again, the lights are really bright. So
I don't understand why they got Mark Henry on commentary for AEW Dark. This makes the show look worse. This makes the show feel worse with Mark Henry on commentary. I'm sorry.
Not for their opponents.
I just felt like throwing that out there.
Maybe to put this one away. Like to use that gin and juice, but now instead, Isiah Kassidy inside the ring with the neck breaker. Marq Quen up to the top, shooting star press. 1, 2, 3.
In awesome time.
Marq Quen, Isiah Kassidy looking as impressive as ever. Very efficient tag team wrestling, and there's Marq Quen off the top, the neck breaker from Isiah Kassidy. Changing things up and scoring the victory tonight on Elevation.
Maybe not. Maybe it's going to happen on Dynamite. I don't know. But I could see Private Party aiding Matt Hardy in their feud with Team Elite. I could see a Private Party Team Elite feud. I could see that. We haven't seen that before. We need to see it. I want to see it. It only makes sense to have them replace Jeff Hardy, man. It only makes sense for Private Party to replace Jeff Hardy. It really does. It really does make sense. It only makes sense, man.
He will face Chris Jericho in a hair versus hair match this Wednesday night at Dynamite Road Rager, but right now Ortiz in action.
So after the 2-on-2 tag match that Private Party won, we got Ortiz versus Anaya. I don't know who the fuck Anaya is, but I know who Ortiz is.
Approaching the ring from New York, weighing 216 pounds, Ortiz.
Mark, we saw a couple weeks back on AEW Dynamite, Eddie Kingston had challenged Chris Jericho, Jericho Appreciation Society for blood and guts. While he was doing so, Ortiz came in the ring and cut the hair of Chris Jericho. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Back down to Justin Roberts.
And his opponent, Anaya.
But Mark, after Ortiz cut the hair of Jericho, not only did Jericho agree to the blood and guts match, but he said the only way
I don't know who this Anaya talent is. I don't know who he is, but I know Ortiz. I know who Ortiz is.
Wow.
But not Anaya. Who is Anaya? Is he from a different wrestling promotion? Like where? Who is all these young talents they keep showcasing on AEW Dark Elevation? They never tell us who they are. And then on top of that, none of them get an entrance. You need to give all these AEW young, up-and-coming young talents an entrance, man. If you're not giving them an entrance, then they absolutely mean nothing to me or the AEW fans in the community. They're being booked as jobbers every week. I don't understand how that works. How does AEW Dark book these young talent as jobbers, man? How?
Nice drop kick. Drop kick. Solid contact on the chest of his opponent. Ortiz, Fisherman, Buster floats over. 1, 2, and 3. Wow.
Bro, you talk about a quick night of this match.
Ortiz. Wow.
This was just a squash match for Ortiz, man. The match only lasted like 1-2 minutes. What is up with all these quick matches that they keep booking on AEW Dark Elevation? I don't get it. I can see why JD doesn't watch AEW Dark Elevation or Dark. Because the matches last too quick. The matches are rushed, and I don't like rushed matches. That was the case with this one. This match was rushed. They could have had Naya do something to Ortiz in the ring instead of having Ortiz just destroy him, man.
What about this tag team? The Professor Serena, Deebs, the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Mercedes Martinez, and tag team action coming up next.
Oh, y'all hear that? The team of Serena Deebs and Mercedes Martinez. What if this soon leads to Deebs feuding with Martinez over that title? I believe that after this tag match, Serena Deebs turned on Mercedes Martinez. Only for us and us AEW fans to find out that this will be the beginning of a rivalry between Serena Deebs and Mercedes Martinez. So we're going to find out if Serena Deebs turned on Martinez or not. We'll find out. Here we go.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing from Oakland, Virginia, Serena Deebs.
Mark, you want to talk about a tough and powerful tag team. Serena Deebs and Mercedes Martinez.
They have all the bases covered, veteran experience, unbelievable talent, and the thirst for making people look bad. They don't just want to win, they want to make an impression.
Mercedes Martinez, the professor of professional wrestling, and her tag team partner, the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion.
And her tag team partner from Brass City, Connecticut, she is the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Mercedes Martinez.
And before we get to this tag team match, I want to remind everybody that later this summer, AEW returns to Rochester, New York on Wednesday, July 6th at the Blue Cross Arena.
I'll tell you one thing. They got too many titles in AEW, man. They need to do something about that.
AEW makes their debut in Columbus, Ohio, Wednesday, August 3rd at the Shotstein Center at Ohio State University. Tickets go on sale this Friday. AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
And their opponents, Lynn and Miranda, Gordy.
I'm going to have to tell you right now, we know Miranda Jordan's story, but Tootie Lynn is a very accomplished martial artist, a black belt. And they don't just hand those out very easily.
No, they do not. And of course, Miranda Gordy, the daughter of the late, great Terry Gordy. And right now, I actually look at the corner of Mercedes and Serena. A little bit of a standoff as to who's going to start this match. I think Serena
won the standoff. I think that Mercedes kindly let her take the lead.
But either way, I mean, this is
Guys,
something that
if this is not an indication, if this ain't a sign to anybody here in the live chat that I'm right, then
upset victory in this match.
You're exactly right.
something's wrong with your brains. If it's not a sign to you that I'm right, something's wrong with your brain, something's wrong with your mind, and
Look at that.
you don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Extremely strong-willed competitors, two lone wolves, I should say, and I mean, not competitors we've seen compete in tag team matches that often here.
Yeah, that could be the heel for them. That could be the Achilles heel. They could not work good together. And Mercedes is asking for a tag.
Not an emphatic tag there by the professor.
Well, I'll show you. Let me show you how to do this.
Mercedes Martinez and Tootie Lynn now pairing off.
I'm telling you.
Tootie Lynn, but Mercedes, nice
I'm telling you.
sweeps up the legs and floats
I
forward.
think this match is going to lead. I think this match is going to lead to Serena Deebs. This 2-on-2 tag match is going to lead to Serena Deebs turning on Mercedes Martinez. And this is going to be the beginning of a Martinez-Serena Deebs feud. I'm telling you. I think that's what happened last night on Dark Elevation. Serena Deebs turned on Mercedes Martinez and hold up the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, letting her know that,
When you become an
hey,
you can
I want a feud with you over that title.
so you can
I think a Serena Deebs and Mercedes Martinez feud would go a long way in the AEW women's division. And what is an already great AEW women's division so far. You know.
Oh yeah.
Is she giving the thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, Mercedes Martinez just delivered a suplex.
Serena Deebs not looking to impress. Cover. Tootie Lynn picking
My
out.
head ain't feeling right, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with my head.
Tootie can hit you with one of those kicks.
Now, you know what could be dangerous for Tootie Lynn and Miranda Gordy if this gets into
What do you guys think of my gaming chair, man?
between Mercedes and Serena.
I'll show you.
I'll hurt my opponent worse than you. Serena Deebs comes through with that neckbreaker plants. Tootie Lynn, center of the ring. Wow, Serena showing her aggression.
Well, she tried to pick me up. I dead weighted too. I'd go right down to my ass, make sure I didn't get thrown around.
Well, I don't think too much.
Well, I mean, I'm just putting myself in the place.
Move to the midsection on Miranda Gordy. And you see Tootie Lynn trying to crawl, but Serena's got her locked up tight. And now the professor with the suplex and wrenching back on the knees of Tootie Lynn.
Man, you can handle one woman, I'll beat two of them up at the same time. That's the message that he just gave.
No real urgency there out of Serena.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mercedes trying to tag herself in and does.
It does. There. She said, I got it.
Yeah, things are.
Steve said, what?
Oh, spine buster on Miranda Gordy. And things breaking down a little between Mercedes and Serena. Not seeing a lot of cohesion, but. Oh! Mercedes Martinez just spiked Tootie Lynn on top of Miranda Gordy.
Did you see the look on Deebs' face? Like, okay.
Running elbow strike. And notice Mercedes once again looking over the corner at Serena Deeb, and then the slingshot turning Tootie Lynn inside out.
Wow, the Dragon is not breathing fire tonight.
Mercedes comes off the.
Oh, my Lord!
That was
I think she's down.
A brutal elbow to the back of the head, and now Mercedes Martinez looking to set up Tootie Lynn for that Brass City Sleeper. And,
oh, wow. This is one of the deadly duos that I think I've ever seen in women's wrestling.
Tootie Lynn about to be locked in the Brass City Sleeper. Miranda Gordy locked in the Serenity Lock. Nowhere for them to go.
Both women are tapping.
Tootie Lynn and Miranda Gordy tapping out.
Deebs will not let. Well, there you go.
The team of Serena Deebs and the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Mercedes Martinez.
Mark, they might not like each other. They may not get along, but they are a hell of a tag team.
Yeah, they got the job done. I'm telling you, it's very rare you see this much talent in the ring at one time. If they could get on the same page, they could be a dominant force.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Mercedes Martinez and Serena Deebs.
Someone tells me this is going to lead to a Serena Deebs Martinez feud for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. I just see it. The way they're looking at each other, that's an indication that this is the start of a Martinez Serena Deebs feud. I'm interested to see how this is going to go going forward. Hopefully AEW does this right.
Daddy Magic Matt Menard, Cool Hand, Angelo Parker of the Jericho Appreciation Society in tag team action next.
The Jericho Appreciation Society, a 5-star symbol of excellence for sports, entertainers.
This tag team bout is set for one fall in 20 minutes. Representing the Jericho Appreciation Society at a combined weight of 397 pounds, Daddy Magic Matt Menard and Cool Hand Angelo Parker.
Well, we cannot talk about the Jericho Appreciation Society without talking about Blood and Guts coming to Detroit, Michigan on Wednesday, June 29th at the Little Caesars Arena. Tickets on sale right now at AEWTIX.com. And then in August, we'll be debuting in Grand Rapids, Michigan for Rampage and Battle of the Belts 3 Friday, August 5th at the Van Andel Arena. Tickets on sale right now at AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
And their opponents, Danny Adams and Warhorse.
Danny Adams and Warhorse just got struck by Menard and Parker.
And at the last second, Danny Adams saw it. Didn't even get his glasses off. Can't get a man with glasses.
Daddy Magic Matt Menard and Cool Hand Angelo Parker.
He still got his glasses on. I don't understand. Get glass in his eye.
He's like Kurt Rambis playing with the goggles on.
This is like my high school basketball coach.
Snaps it. Oh, and the.
I can see why people don't really watch AEW Dark Elevation much.
Wow. Well, the Jericho Appreciation Society, sports entertainers, as they like to be known. Oh, look at this. Daddy Magic Matt Menard. How's that man gonna drive home, Mark Henry?
I hope that he's not driving.
Maybe he's going to be going home for the day. You know, they don't too many take. But Nard.
The Jericho Appreciation Society are basically going against two fucking jobs.
Here in AEW before, very formidable opponent right now. The Jericho Appreciation Society on such a roll, especially after the win, after that Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing.
Oh, look at this teamwork. Daddy Magic and Cool and they both have a leg up on these guys. They've worked together for years.
Yeah, known by many names, but known today as sports entertainers. Swinging a fist by Quen.
No, he did not. The oldest.
Oh, well, he answered it.
Oh, so that's what you get for the oldest trick in the book?
That's what I'm trying to
right
do.
there next to
Look at these geeks that these Jericho Society members are going against. These geeks, man.
Adams made the tag out to War.
Let's go, big comeback. Warhorse.
Warhorse snatches the side headlock.
Big kick up.
And
All the Jericho Appreciation Society are going against is two fucking wrestling geeks that we don't know. They are absolute jobbers. That's all they are, jobbers. They're always booking jobbers every week on AEW Dark Elevation, which is what I don't like. I want to see real matches. I don't want to see matches where they're just squash matches. I don't want to watch matches that are 2 to 3 minutes. I want to watch matches that are at least 5-6 minutes, not fucking 1-2 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Jericho is sitting in the back with a big smile on his face.
The only best thing on this show was Martinez and Serena Deebs, in my honest opinion. They were the only best things on this week's episode of Elevation. The team of Serena Deebs and Martinez really shocked me and really surprised me. I didn't think they were going to pair them up together in this tag team.
Ruby Soho in singles action next year on AEW.
I did not think they were going to pair them up in that 2-on-2 tag team match.
Every leaderboard. Now it's time for a real challenge. Ever since I got my hands stuck in a Pringles can, I can unlock a new difficulty level for every game.
Good thing I am off work today.
Software developers don't always have expertise in security. This can lead to features like data encryption.
Just got a lot of stuff on my plate, man. You know, my father passed away in March.
The team at Evervolt asked themselves,
You know, it's already enough upset, stressed about that still. Father's Day's coming up. Gonna get even more emotional when Father's Day get here, man. It's not gonna be good for me, man. Sunday's not gonna be a good day for me because Father's Day is that day.
Encryption engine free runs off a simple principle.
It's my first Father's Day without my father alive. And you can imagine the pain and suffer. And you can imagine what I'm going through right now.
Which provides isolated, hardened, and highly constrained compute environments where sensitive data can be.
I know none of you couldn't imagine the pain and suffering that I have to endure losing my father, man. It's not good. It's not a good pain and suffering at all. It's a sad suffering.
For developers everywhere, making data security the first priority.
Yeah.
This one is a second one ball with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching right from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Soho!
We saw Ruby Soho's jacket at All Elite Wrestling. All are welcome. It's Celebrate Pride Month all month long on TBS, True TV, and TNT. Right here. AEW. And everywhere else.
opponent, Heidi Howitzer.
Wow, Heidi Howitzer.
Would you rather see in a dark alley Heidi Howitzer, Maxie Taylor, or Nyla Rose? Or neither?
None of the above. Is that on the list?
I think so, yeah. Heidi Howitzer looking to show her strength here. But Ruby Soho doing a good job staying out of the corner. Ruby's got around enough to know that if you get locked in the corner with a competitor of that size, it could be all over.
Yeah, she's smart. Well, I don't know.
Heidi Howitzer calling for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Howitzer. Oh, that headbutt! Stunning Ruby Soho.
Well, how did I know? How did I know?
Oh, Ruby was going for no future right there. Howitzer blocked it. Oh, went for the leg drop. Ruby.
Oh, face. Oh, right foot. Hey, I like to introduce you to the face.
Ruby Soho. Looking for a place kicking job with Kansas City Chiefs. Now back heel trip. Whoa. But Howitzer sends Ruby into the ropes, and then the clothesline takes down Ruby.
Too big, too strong for that maneuver. Ruby is going to have to make sure that she realizes that she's out of her weight class. She's going to have to do some things that are a little bit unorthodox for her.
I mentioned the Kansas City Chiefs because we are right here in Independence,
in the home.
Yeah. In the Cable Dahmer Arena, we're sold out here tonight, and Ruby Soho just getting bashed into the corner.
Holy cow. Oh, Ruby did not like that. Look at her face.
Ruby Soho, back elbow. Backs off Howitzer for a second.
And right in the corner.
Ruby Soho able to turn the match around on a dime, and now the shoulder, repeated shoulder to the midsection.
Well, that's what it takes for Excalibur for her to get mad to get a job done. Well, then you get mad.
Well, you notice that? Ruby Soho, maybe a little frustration. She put her hand on Stephon Smith, doing it again.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Temper flaring here for Ruby Soho. And you have to remember, Ruby Soho came so close in that Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Those frustrations that seem to be boiling over here. Ruby getting extremely physical, big headbutt. Ruby, yeah, I think Ruby rocked herself a little bit with that headbutt.
That headbutt made her a little dizzy.
For that Saito suplex.
Well, I mean, that's the second or third time in this match that Ruby's tried to do something that was just kind of not becoming of the person that she's wrestling with.
Yeah, I think Ruby maybe not thinking with the full strategy here, not the full playbook. She's getting a little impulsive, perhaps. But Ruby, the neck breaker with the crown of Ruby's head went at the base of the skull, and now Ruby Soho, destination unknown, center of the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Ruby Soho.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You just got to get the job done. I think Ruby's going to have to go back to the drawing board, even with a win right here.
And a great victory for Ruby Soho, but some uncharacteristic aggression very nearly cost her this match. Well, congratulations, Ruby Soho.
Why were you in prison?
The Factory's QT Marshall and Aaron Solo take on Dark Order's Evil Uno and number 10 in our main event.
Your AEW North Elevation main event is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Aaron Solo and QT Marshall.
And before our main event gets underway, I want to remind everybody that this Wednesday,
I like their entrance music. It's not bad. I like it.
St. Louis, Missouri at the Chaffetz Arena. both events on sale right now. AEWTIX.com.
Throw it up! Throw it up, Excalibur!
At a combined weight of 469 pounds, the team of Evil Uno and Dark Order number 10.
While I'm at it, AEW returns to Georgia next month with our debut in Savannah on Wednesday, July 13th at the Marq Arena. And then the following week, we'll be returning to the Atlanta area at the Gas South Arena in Duluth, Georgia on Wednesday, July 20th. Tickets for both events on sale, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com. And Mark Henry, as if he was swearing an oath in court, has had his right hand up the entire time.
I'm a card-carrying member.
Of the Dark Order.
Oh, yeah.
How come I never see you on BTE in any of their skits?
I'm not trying to feud, but I try my best to stay out of it.
You don't want to overshadow me.
No,
Your presence is so massive.
modest.
Well, you want to talk about massive? Number 10, Preston Vance, the powerhouse of the Dark Order, he and Evil Uno. Set to compete against the Factory. Aaron Solo and Marshall here tonight on main event. Over the past few months, Mark, we have seen quite a rivalry develop between the Factory and the Dark Order.
Yeah, and you talked about size and presence. Evil Uno is no slouch in that department either.
No, he's got the power, but also Evil Uno's got the speed too, and the craftiness. That's something that most people underestimate about Evil Uno.
And very resilient. He's one of those guys that can take a licking and keep on ticking. Different commercial, but same premise.
Oh, coming in for the collar elbow tie-up, and Solo just caught him with a toe kick to the midsection.
He would do that. He's the prize pupil of QT.
Aaron Solo goes for the trip, able to avoid it. Oh, Manhattan drop. Kicks to the knee. And a stomp on the fingers. Evil Uno wrenches the wrist of Solo, maintains control.
That's right, controlling, keep him on your side of the ring.
Makes the tag out to the big man, number 10.
Oh, you let him go.
Solo has been in the grips of 10 before. He doesn't want any part of him. Remember, number 10, Preston Vance, he was a student at the Factory years ago. But when Mr. Brody Lee came to the Dark Order, he handpicked Preston Vance, handpicked number 10 to join the Dark Order. And then we see why, the power, the explosivity of number 10.
QT tried again and got hit again. Oh, Solo, take that with you. That was a good distraction for Solo.
That was a solid right hand. You want to talk about craftiness? QT Marshall has got all of that and more as well, Mark.
Notice QT is holding that wrist, making sure that he stays in that corner and kept the ring off. Well, it didn't work that well because he just overpowered.
And the power of Vance is unparalleled in the Dark Order. QT Marshall giving the assist to Aaron Solo, pulling him out of harm's way. The pump kick from number 10.
Oh, powerful guy. There it is.
Crossbody attempted by Solo. But number 10 turns into a delayed vertical suplex.
Something tells me they're going to kick Aaron Solo out the group. Because Aaron Solo's not doing what he should be doing for the group, for the Factory faction. I can see Aaron Solo getting kicked out and getting a singles run in AEW. I can see him getting kicked out of Factory and getting a singles run. I can definitely see that.
Whoa, Uno! The 1 second, not so delayed vertical suplex.
Yeah, he let Vance be the one to hold him up there. He's got all the big muscles.
Fans chanting 1 just as they were chanting 10 for Vance. Right hand delivered by Evil Uno. sends Solo into the rope. Oh, Solo reverses and look at that. That's the craftiness of QT Marshall I was talking about. And the knee sends Evil Uno still to the outside. Uno didn't even see it coming. The tag is made. The factory back in the driver's seat just like that. Oh, sledge off the apron.
Oh, wow, going right to the crowd. Oh, whoa!
We're going to get demonetized thanks to QT Marshall.
QT's not holding any punches.
Definitely not.
And he just let one go, hit Evil Uno right across the cheek.
Big shot.
Oh, wow, on that one. Aaron Solo sunk that kick in right below that rib cage.
Well, you notice how, too, QT pushing Uno's face up so Uno
He
couldn't
didn't
see
see
it
it coming.
Exactly.
Good teamwork.
Those are the type of shots that hurt the most, the ones you don't see
You
coming.
really don't see it. And I'm not a fan, but I admire their strategy.
That's what makes QT Marshall such an effective leader of the factory. But it's also the experience, the savvy of Evil Uno to fight his way out of the factory's corner.
The referee has got to do something, ref. Come on.
For QT, I mean, he got the tag legally, and he put himself in between Uno and number 10 to prevent
now he's mocking.
Instead, Rick Knox said, fool me 10 times, shame on you. Fool me the 11th, shame on me.
I don't think that's how it goes, but I got the message.
I mean, you just haven't
Here
called
comes the big tag.
Dark Order matches as I have, and yes, it is the big tag. Oh, wow, swing and a miss by QT Marshall.
Whoa!
Back body drop by Vance.
Oh, he's on fire.
Number 10, charging in. And
that spine buster.
The spine on the pine, courtesy of number 10.
Oh, I'm getting tired of these ads. It's making me not want to go live for my watch-alongs anymore, man, because of these ads, man. They're annoying as fuck. These ads are.
Full Nelson. Typically, oh, that high boot. Caught Solo across the jaw. Diamond cutter attempts, maybe. Uno puts on the bricks and eats a back elbow for his trouble. Now Vance, once again, looking to lock in the full Nelson. QT thrust kick. But the discus lariat.
Man, he sent QT flying like he weighed 100 pounds.
The tag is made. Evil Uno.
Oh, no.
Headed up to the top.
High red district.
Tomahawk. 2. No! QT Marshall.
Close, but no cigar.
And that's the thing, for all the disgusting tactics that QT Marshall engages in, he's incredibly tough, Mark.
Incredibly tough. And you know what, a guy like QT that he's taught so many guys, you have to learn, you have to lead by example. And he does that on a daily basis.
Oh, QT was going for that diamond cutter once again. Evil Uno did a big elbow strike. Now, oh wait, corkscrew kick by Aaron Solo. And QT, diamond cutter, center of the ring. The Factory are going to steal it here. No!
Pandemonium.
Vance doing a great job of pushing Aaron Solo into the pinning predicament to break things up. If it weren't for that, I think Uno would have given up the 1, 2, 3 to that diamond cutter.
He's still on the mend. He moved out of the way.
But you can see Uno very unsteady on his feet. Chops down the clothesline attempt, the jawbreaker. Line tag made by number 10. Oh! Leap through the ropes with the spear. Corkscrew kick avoided.
Oh, wheelbarrow.
And
springboard.
The slip shot. Hot shot combination by the Dark Order. And this could be the end of the night for Aaron Solo. 10's got the full Nelson locked in. Solo getting ragdolled, and he goes to sleep.
are your winners, Uber, and Dark Order number 10.
Hell of a win, Calvin.
Hell of a win, hell of a main event here tonight on AEW Dark Elevation. Take a look back at some of the highlights.
There was so...
AEW Dynamite Road Ranger.
Yo, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on my AEW Dark June the 14th, 2022 live stream watch along. If you enjoyed this watch along, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. I'm out of here. See you guys on AEW Dark. See you guys in the live chat for AEW Dark.